everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is the last day of the year, 31st December 2023. So building upon my previous video where I shared the power of Gemini Pro Vision where you can analyze images, I'll be showing a use case where you can use Gemini Pro Vision and is to extract relevant data from invoices. I guess this is a very relevant use case, especially for corporate services where many MNCs, international companies, or even local companies, they have to do invoice processing for for their claims, especially so for MNCs where they have international receipts, and this can come in various languages. So this Gemini multi-language invoice extractor will be able to help such companies with extracting such data from these invoices. So without further ado, I'll be sharing three different iterations of my solution down here. The first one is just to analyze invoice in a different language other than English. In this case, it's a Italian invoice. So this is the invoice that I have uploaded. This is a very old invoice dated 1938. So if you notice, the currency is not in euro because Italy's currency previously to the euro was actually lira, and only in 1999 it converted its currency to the euro. So let me ask some questions regarding this invoice. What is the total amount, currency, and date of invoice? These are very normal questions that when we are doing invoice processing that we want to extract out or verify from an invoice, right? So let me just click on analyze the invoice. So with the help of a Gemini Pro Vision, right, it's able to analyze all these receipts where we have probably taken a screenshot of it and are able to extract all this relevant data from this image. So probably how we can build upon this solution next time is probably to use it in a webcam or even in a camera where we use Gemini Pro Vision to analyze it in real time. So the results have come out. So the total amount is 24,552 and 90. So it's a bit incorrect. Actually the correct amount is 24,562,000 and 90, but nevertheless it's very accurate, I guess, because the image here may not be very clear. Currency wise is correct, is lira, LIRE, and date of invoice is 7 July 1938, which is also correct. As you can see, this is in Italian language, but he has correctly extracted the correct date as well. So next I'll move on to the second iteration of my solution. So this is slightly different because this is able to analyze not just one invoice but multiple invoices at one go. Let me just run this script. So this is a very similar interface as the previous one, but for this case wise, I've improved upon the script so that it's able to analyze multiple invoices at one go, which is more relevant to most companies out there. So for a start, let me just try with three invoices. So it uploads those three, and we will ask the same questions as well. I want to extract the total amount, currency of these invoices, and date of invoice. Let's see if he's able to extract all this information accurately. Of course, you can see for the third invoice that we have down here, this is a handwritten document. So let's see, it will be interesting to see how accurate it is as well in capturing this kind of invoices, this kind of data in the invoices. The second one is a Japanese invoice where the currency is in Japanese yen. first one I have shared just now is the Italian invoice. So as these are three different kinds of invoices, probably it will take slightly longer for it to analyze and give the correct, extract the correct data out of these invoices. So for the first invoice, as usual, it said 24,552 and 90, quite accurate, but not exactly totally accurate because the correct amount is 24,562 and 90 cents. But we can live with it. It's pretty accurate. Currency is lira and date of invoice is correct as well. So for the second image or the second invoice is a Japanese image, is a Japanese receipt. So total amount is correct, 53,676. Currency is yen, and the date of the invoice is as this. So for the third invoice is in Taiwanese. It's a Taiwanese receipt. So this is a handwritten receipt, $23,000 in Taiwanese dollars, which is correct, and the date of the invoice is 7 July 2022. I'm not sure where you get the year, but it's correct. It's 7 July. 7 July is correct. So let's move on to the very last iteration of my solution, which is to convert the output, into an Excel file, which is, I think, very useful for many organizations out there as well. Okay, I'll be doing is upload multiple, in this case I'll just use multiple invoices and get the model to extract it into a Excel spreadsheet. So like we have things like amount, currency, and the date of the invoice. I guess this is very important information for companies out there, as well as they would like to have such information in a spreadsheet for record management purposes as well. So in this case we are analyzing, I guess this is a Taiwan invoice as well, and the Italian invoice that we used just now. So he has completed down here, analysis complete, can download the file, but I'm using on a local host, so we'll be unable to download down here. But let me show you where I've stored the information. So it should be in this output file down here. So as you can see, it has correctly extracted. Let me just reference to it. Correctly extracted the total amount, $19,079, Taiwanese dollar, and the date of the invoice. Which is 15 April. And for the second invoice, total amount is 24,562.90. In this case, he has correctly extracted it, and currency is lira, and the date is 7 July 1938, which he has extracted correctly as well. So that's all for this short sharing. Hope you like it. See you next year. Happy New Year, everyone.